Many children that I see for therapy at the Lighthouse will often share with me that they feel a bit disconnected from their parents and that they wish that their parents could spend more time with them, give them more attention. Many will often report to me that they feel that when they are in the presence of their parents, they feel that their parents are very distracted. And so today I want to share with you some practical tips around creating a platform for your child to speak. And I've put together a acronym which will help with keeping these tips as simple as possible. Today I want you to think about creating a pact with your child. P standing for get into a playful state, A being around being emotionally available to your child, C is around curiosity, and T is about having quality time with your child. So when we think about getting into a playful state, I want you to really tap into your own inner child, because when you do that, you're in a position to be more tuned to your child and their needs, and getting down to their level, letting your hair down is really going to help with getting into that playful, childlike state. A great way to do this would also be around playing board games with your children. I am the developer of a children's board game named SmartArt, which aims at facilitating emotional expression in kids. And the game allows for creating a platform for meaningful conversations between a parent and a child. And it allows you to tap into their world and to really know what is going on their play dates, in the classroom, on the playground. And it allows for a parent to teach a child about the different emotions, broadening a child's emotional vocabulary, teaching them I language, such as I feel sad when, I feel angry when. And so getting children to link a feeling to an event is taking emotional intelligence up a notch. So that is one way of connecting with the child. I would suggest that you dust off all the old board games at home as well. It can be Monopoly, it can be Cluedo, but these are great ways to connect with your child, especially during this time where we are spending more time with our kids at home, that we make the most of it. As far as being emotionally available, as simple as what it may sound, making positive eye contact with a child will go a very long way. And research actually shows that parents are more inclined to make negative eye contact with their kids, such as look me in the eyes, go take a shower. And so it's also important to stop, look your child in the eyes and tell them that you love them. So it's about being available. It's about using your child's language. If your child comes to you and says, I'm feeling a bit weird at the moment, use their words. Say to them, I can see you feeling a bit weird. What might be making you feel this way? By doing that, you're showing your child that they have your undivided attention, because you are using their words and really making the conversation experience near for them, something that they can resonate with. Last but not least is standing in a position of curiosity, as opposed to standing in a position of judgment and knowing. If your child comes to you and says, I'm feeling anxious at the moment, stop and be curious. Don't assume that they feel this way because of the recent progression of the coronavirus pandemic. So stop and say, I can see you feeling anxious right now. What might be making you feel this way? This will help with opening channels of communication and taking the conversation a lot further than you assuming why it is that your child may be feeling this way. If it is that they say, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, you can then turn to them and say, if you were to take a guess, what do you think would be making you feel anxious? As far as quality time is concerned, I think it's important that we carve out 15 minutes of special playtime with our children. And now that parents are spending more time with their kids at home, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are spending quality time with their kids. So Research shows that all children have an emotional tank, and if that emotional tank is not filled with positive love or attention, the child will act out or withdraw. So one way of doing this would be to carve out the time, to label the time that you're spending with your child, to say, this is Mommy and Jake time. What would you like us to do with the special playtime today? By labeling the time, you are then allowing your kid to go to bed that evening knowing that they had their time with you that day. So these are just some practical, simple tips to apply while you're at home with your kids, and I really hope that some of these, if not all of them, resonate with you.